A word of caution which I would like to send out to all binary options traders, especially the prospective ones who probably not yet actually dived into trade in binary options, is that there is an element of very high risk involved. So, as I've outlined in many of my videos, especially where I've spoken about the kind of payout, you can check out the video. The link is there in the annotation. So, if you're out of the money, you lose a lot of money. Of course, when you're in the money, you gain a lot of money. So, it's always a give and take kind of a situation. In the case of binary options, what differs is the fact that the risk is quite high and the losses, as in when you're out of the money, are substantial. So keep that thing in mind. I do not want to scare you. I do not want to keep you away from binary options. Binary options are a great way of making a lot of money in a very short time period. There are a lot of folks in the world who've actually made a lot of money and consistently managed to make a lot of money through binary options. But as a newbie, my advice would always be to take your steps gradually and don't try and dive in too much, too fast, too hard. Otherwise you'll fall too hard. So that's what it's going to happen. So take your time, move slowly. Like these videos which I've created, you can browse through all of them. You can get a good perspective on binary options. The whole idea is for you to learn and imbibe and then take baby steps. Yeah, you don't need to jump in and straight away the first trade that you make is for 10,000 US dollars. You can probably make a much smaller amount, maybe 50, 100, whatever the minimum amount which these brokers might allow. Take that, see how things go, make the most of binary options trading signals, make the most of other binary options trading strategies which you learn. you know, like I said, I have so many videos where I try and teach, instruct about binary options. Make the most of them. The more you learn and the more gradually you make your way through these nuances of binary options, you'll trade better, and the likelihood of your ending up being in the money will be much higher. So keep the element of high risk in mind. They are not a scam, they are not a fraud, but the risk involved is very high. As long as you keep that in mind and yet trade intelligently and guesstimate accurately, you will be in the money. Cheers.